All right, here we are. Everybody, guys, people in the chat, how's it going? I am Asbiel, Guildmaster of the Guild of Legends located in the heart of the multiverse. And in place of our Satisfactory Tuesday, we're doing some Project Zomboid uh, because I felt like playing a bit more of it. Got a bit of a solo play previously, and thought we would go into it again for a bit more. And yeah, how's it going, man? I saw you pop in just a minute before I went live. Glad you were able to catch this one. Da, da, da. I think, like the last time I did this, I'm just gonna kind of do some random nonsense. Uh, and by that I mean like this. Um, Still don't, I don't have a firm grasp on all of the traits and everything in the game, but I know last time I got a bunch of things that worked counter to all of my endurance. Like everything that could make endurance bad was there. Uh, we're gonna see kind of how it goes here. Um, it didn't leave me with any leftover points this time like it did last time. So let's see. Needs more water. Awesome. Slow loss of tiredness. Smaller perception and hearing. Well, that's better than being deaf like I was the first time. Um, Faster running speed. That is like the opposite of what I had last time. Uh, so let's kind of see how this goes. Um, let's just hit this a few times and go with whatever comes up. Ed Mount, the electrician. Let's go. Burglar is probably the handiest profession. Yeah, a buddy of mine showed me a video of this person who was going through like kind of the ideal start, and I think they went with burglar. Um, and like that whole video seemed to be just like, very keen understanding of how the game works, all the fine details of everything. Um, and I'm sure there's something to that. This is only my second time playing the game, so I don't know how a lot of the things work, and I figure I'll just learn those things along the way or die trying. Um, Oops, that's not what I wanted. I want the X. I don't like that they put the X on the left. That is such a weird. It feels very counterintuitive to what I'm used to with normal computer situations. Um, all right. Uh, right click to. Okay. Need to completely refamiliarize myself with everything. Um, all right. I don't know really much of what's what here. Uh, so just gonna kind of wander around aimlessly until I find anything interesting. Do they have an empty dresser? What kind of nonsense? Who keeps a dresser that's just empty? Uh, Sure, why not? I'll have a closed umbrella. Uh, all right. Yeah, the TV stuff was one of the things that I saw in that video. The person like knew the schedule of the shows and everything. Uh, it's just wild to me. Like they were playing like on a schedule. It was insane. Um, it's just for fun. Let's put it there. Uh, Finding carpentry book for levels 1 to 3 and power reading can get you some major bonuses. Um, yeah. Good to know. I have no idea where I am because I don't know the map or anything. I'm just gonna kind of wing it here. That is how I do most things, especially as a dungeon master. I am very familiar with the concept of just winging it. But just grab that. I don't know. Oops. There we go. Want to make sure you have iPro when you're going to do something violent. I don't remember how to do anything. This isn't going well. This is going to be over very quickly. Yep, this was a mistake. Here we go. That's the way you do it. All right. We're gonna. All right. Yeah, that's not good. That's quite bad. And that iPro didn't really serve me very well at all. Did I have anything here? It's comb and toothbrush. You know, who needs a t-shirt and a tank top? I try to fix these wounds as much as I can. Yeah, the problem I had right out the gate there is I couldn't remember how attacking actually worked. So I was just kind of hitting keys and clicking randomly until I figured it out. Eventually remembered that it was kind of a 2-button process. Now, let's see. Friend, you're gonna be a problem. Well, I feel like things could certainly be worse. I wanted to... Yeah. Definitely had a rough start there. But, you know, we didn't die yet. We got some time here to figure things out. Now, I would wager, yeah, the bite and scratch defense could be a bit useful. What blows my mind is all this nonsense. Especially with, like, it's too... This is so much... There's so much to this, like, whoever decided that this game was gonna be all of the game and have all of the details. So much. All right. So this hammer is doing me well. Whoops. Escape does not those the other things. I do want to just check these again, see if there's anything significant that I missed. I actually didn't check this guy. There we go. So one thing I caught in watching that video was the fact that there are watches and that having them makes a difference. And that is wild to me. So stop. Let me see. Let's see what we got going here. Let's see what that does. I don't know. That will help tremendously. All right, let's hope so. Was there something I missed? Show mouse cursor well. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so this is that carpentry that was mentioned, the carpentry show. Oh, whoops. I didn't want that to go away, had I? There we go. Okay. Just click off it and it goes away. It'll highlight. Alright, that's good to know. Now, kind of curious about these shows and stuff. How long do they go? Like, how long is it worth sticking around? Okay, I wasn't searching this area properly. I completely forgot about all the other, like, actually checking other containers. It's... Ah, whatever. Oops. Maybe it would be... does a hat... I don't know what happened to this. I guess, like, I got whacked in the head and my safety goggles came off, so... Just for fun, let's, go ahead and get those back on. And we're just gonna creep over. Oh. Not the effect I was trying to do. I don't remember how to vault over things. There we go. Is there... Way to check this out. Aha. Use as a container? Is that... Seems useful. I am in the car. I just wanted to see if there was stuff in here. We'll E to try the windows. Aha. In. Get in there, you fool. Hunter. There we go. Just for fun, I'm just set it there just in case we're here for a minute. Walkie-talkie. I imagine that's probably useful in like multiplayer and stuff, but I don't know, maybe there's something to it in single player as well. Alright. Yeah, it can be torn down. Take a towel. Canned stuff seems good to have. From what I've heard, cat food would be a better option, but I'll take it anyway. Let's have a banana. Painkillers did me well last time I played in a sort of a way, kind of. They were kind of the reason my journey ended, ultimately. But you know, kind of went out according to my own methods instead of being torn apart while alive. Yeah, at the end of the last time, I was just using everything in my inventory while I was walking away pantsless down the highway. And it was a lot of painkillers. And also sleeping pills. Actually, do I have to unlock it if I'm on the lock side? I don't know. Let's just continue going through the neighborhood. Alright. So I don't have to... manually unlock it. You know what? I don't like this house anymore. Oh. AI survive. That would make things interesting. If even in single player you weren't the only person around. Um, okay. Man, these people really had all kinds of canned food. Gotta get the chili. I don't know how much I can actually carry. Yeah, I'm actually carrying a lot right now. Uh, so I'm gonna stop taking just every. Okay, go on. I'm gonna stop taking just every can of food. Um, let's just put some of these away for now. Uh, is there any containers in here? There does not appear to be. Word search magazine. Cooking pot. Was there? I'm sure there was. Yeah. Take the cooking pot. You can fill with water, boil in the oven, and sterilize your bandages. Okay, let's offload one of these. So yeah, so I can fill. Now it seems like if this is just, I don't know, in a pocket and I'm running around, it seems like it shouldn't stay full for very long. But I'm not going to complain about it. Completely forgot there was a map. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, so in single player, you said it's not really an actual use besides components for that. Use pencils to mark looted spots off the map. A pot of water can be put in the loot all section. Oven icon when you're close enough to it. Just like this. Aha! I am a genius. I've discovered it entirely on my own. Alright, so that's kind of doing its thing. It's like 5. This doesn't have anything going right now, right? Oh. Right-click with bandages to sanitize them. So do I just like ripped sheets? Is that? Yeah, disinfect rag. All right, I get it. I see what's going on. Okay, so that's sterilized rag, which is better. Oh, so for example, like I could remove a bandage because it's now listed as dirty bandage, replace it with the sterilized, and it's better. Okay, I see what I just did. That's interesting. Okay, and then I could disinfect that as well. Okay, okay, so yeah. All right, I'm starting to understand things. Oh, and that wound I don't even need to worry about anymore because it was like a lesser injury by comparison. All right, all right, this is cool. We're figuring it out. Can I go find? Let's see. Um, yeah, I'm gonna actually go here. Let's just let's put some of these stuff away for now. Um, the food. We can come back for that. Oh, actually, it is 6. So there's a show on now. One of the ones that you mentioned. Pans, vegetables, meat, etc. can be made into meals that are more nutritious and satisfying than canned goods. You can add salt, pepper, and other spices you find. Don't forget to turn the oven off. Uh, good call. That's probably a good idea. So what's this one's fishing. All right. But one thing I wanted to do, I'm sure that would be good to stick around for, but head. I don't know why I didn't just walk around. Hey, uh, all right. So I just want to take some clothes that I can tear up. I don't know if like all clothes can be torn up or if like the material matters. All right, we're done. It's a little too much excitement for me. Um, Denim and leather needs scissors and can be used alongside thread and needle to repair and reinforce clothes. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of what I was assuming would be the case. Um, just because it seems like that's the kind of like in-depth nature of the game here. Um, so I can get that going, and then well, once it starts going red, then I can. I'm gonna hey, bud. I'm gonna need you to stop trying to grab my mouse. Um, all right. So now I don't know if I need that many sterilized rags, but you know, at the rate I'm going, maybe I will. That's all for now. Uh, Yeah, yeah. We'll definitely have to talk about it. And I know you've mentioned like what's the term? Like doing like a server and stuff like that. So, uh, I would be interested to talk about that kind of stuff. Oh, interesting. Um, all right. And I kind of want to try messing around with snow windows up there. Um, I would need a saw, or no, it has items in it. Okay, so okay, now is it? Okay, I still would need a saw to tear this down. Okay. Um, no, I don't too much about these things, as far as I'm aware. Um, how important is it to keep things clean? Like, is that something that is tracked somewhere? I don't know. Um, whoops! I just wanted to eat. I'm just gonna eat it as is. I think still have a Wisco on like um learning a lot of the like fine details of what the best use of various resources are and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try hope that sleeping works out for me. It is the middle of the night. Is that really how long we're gonna sleep? I was kind of hoping for maybe a bit more sleep there. You know, sleep until a reasonable time in the morning, but all right. Um, Now I would wager that I probably don't want to go out in the dark. Not sure if I want to illuminate this place either. I'm not sure how much attention that could potentially draw. Cereal? Wait, cereal in there? Didn't even notice. Because it's metal, I would need a torch, a mask, metalworking. Man, this just needs a saw and a hammer, it seems like. That's kind of the same. Uh, Apocalypse nighttime doesn't increase sets, but it makes it a lot harder to see. Okay. Uh, and this channel apparently has a show on at midnight. Yeah. 6, 9, and 12. Um, I guess I'm the people this show is for. Up in the middle of the night. Man, that's familiar. Randomly up in the middle of the night. Oh, that's something I was curious about. Um, 'Cause I saw someone moving stuff to barricade a place that they were in. Let me look at this real quick. Yeah, have no idea where anything is here, but you get the general sense this is just kind of the middle of a residential area, maybe kind of suburbsy, just based on how the place looks. Um, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab some things. I don't want to grab too much, but enough. Um, is there anything I threw in over here? Yeah, at the moment I don't know what to do with really any of that stuff. This, actually, oops, it doesn't seem to be an inherent benefit to that one. All right. Now, something that came up when I was playing this last time is just immediately I was thinking about zombie apocalypse D&D, right? Because kind of the thing that I do with my life is D&D. And if I could find the way to just nail this atmosphere, I think it would be a ton of fun to play around with. Nope, I think I was too far away there. Now, a lot of the stuff that carry, like clothes, that's just going to be useful for tearing it down and everything, right? Unless it's more protective than what I've already got, but I seem to have decent kit already, so unless I see someone in some really hefty looking clothes, I think I'm doing all right. Because what have I got? I've got jeans and a leather jacket. Like I'm set for a bit. Um, go down the road here. Yeah, I think the fact that you can pick up lore in this game through like TV and stuff like that, that's really cool. Um, and I think having opportunities to learn about what's going on similar to that would be a really cool way of doing things. Jeez. Huh? Um, I really enjoyed. Can a tote bag be worn? Is that going to be useful? I don't know. Well, tire for vehicle maintenance. That's those guys. Um, but yeah, having opportunities in like a tabletop game where you don't have like NPCs and stuff all over the place to, you know, blatantly explain what's going on, having clues left around and things like the radio and TV and stuff like that would be a really cool way to kind of open up open up the lore and stuff for that kind of a setting. If we're gonna go, we're gonna go. Uh, Now, I don't know if the watch I already had. Okay, it was already digital, so doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. But I think one of the things I picked up from that video again is that the digital watch gives you more information, like the temperature and stuff, that the normal watch wouldn't. So I I couldn't remember what information was given and stuff, so I thought I would try to grab that while I was there. Uh, there's some sort of like shed or garage or something. Sorry, friends, I am not here to party. That's too many of you. Yep, all the ones outside the laundromat as well. It's nope, 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 nope. I've decided I don't like this course of events. Let's see if I can break line of sight and such and just put somewhere safely. Oh, there's one in this house. Hopefully, it's not so dark that it's impossible to see what's going on in the game. Alright, don't... that was somewhat unexpected. Apparently I wasn't alone for very long. Alright, this is bad. I don't know. This might be it. I'm taking a lot of bites here. Shoot, that's not the way I wanted to run. Can I not just... Okay, I guess there's no way to actually quickly get out of a window. And there's no way to quickly open a door either. Alright. So the part that bothers me about that is that it seems like the only way to climb through windows is through the context menu. Even though, like, if I'm in that situation, I could certainly figure out how to dive out of a window. Holding E does it. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, and when I got to the door, it started going at it with like a bar, like he was doing something. So I don't know if like the situation changes that part of it, or if there was something up with that door in particular. But no, the window, like, it feels like if I can just tap E to vault a fence, I should be able to tap E to vault out of a window. Yep. So that's where the confusion came up, because I wasn't holding E on any of the fences. Fair enough. I would think that yeah, my assumption was flipped, because holding E was how I opened the window. At least that's what I thought was happening. Maybe just tapping it would have done the trick, but all right, let's maybe try another one here. Let's see what we come up with. That's a lot of perks. We're gonna take a look at this real quick. Better vision at night. All right, and it looks like just kind of in general, blunt weapons are good for me. Inconspicuous seems good. What is giving the... Oh, Carpenter does it. Yeah, 3 point suspense still, so... So if I take any of these twos, then I might as well just take Speed Demon as well. Otherwise, Iron Gut. Wakeful seems like it would be useful though. Maybe I'll try that and just throw a Speed Demon just to round it out and call it good. Oh yeah, it's true. I could opt in for a negative trait and go for more points as well. All right, we're gonna beat Tessa Littlefield, the what was it, Carpenter? Let's see how this one goes. Yeah, so last one, definitely a lot of stuff, a lot of issues in that I couldn't remember the basic controls right out the gate. But we got there. Did I not? Alright, I must have walked away too quickly. It's not a blunt weapon, but it'll do for now. Okay, fill this up now, and then maybe I'll just kind of post up here. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Alright, got a little closet here with a light bulb. We'll just equip that. I feel like these houses have more books than most people would typically have. A wrench seems important. Not fully sure what that does. Like, is that something I can quickly equip? By having it there? Shoes have more defense than mine, but they have a slight reduction on the run speed modifier, but protection seems good. I don't understand how what looked like heels, probably. Can't tell what the icon is. Would be better than sneakers, but I don't know, maybe they're just really cheap sneakers. Let's offload this. I really can't carry nearly as much as before. I don't know if there was something I had last time that increased how much I could carry. So, right out the gate, this house seems like it's set me up pretty well. I only have one, so I would only be able to cover one of the windows, but maybe anything is better than nothing. I only had one, right? Yeah. Alright, so this was kind of the area I searched before. Does it... Man, that's a big map. And I guess this is where I am now. does having this map... Okay, so it's an actual, like, I have to actually look at it. It doesn't change the map. So I'd have to kind of coordinate between this and that map to figure out what is what here. But this gives, like, actual detail on what the different regions are and stuff. That's cool. A lot of the stuff like this reminds me of when the Wii U came out. They made a game called Zombie U. It was released on other systems after a while, but originally it was on the Wii U as an exclusive. And one of the ideas was that with the Wii U controller, like the gamepad, you would actually like have to I don't remember if there was something about positioning the controller, but like you had to manage your inventory on that device separate from the main game screen. So it was kind of like when you're rooting around in your bag, you're actually kind of physically, like in the real world, kind of taken out of the scenario you're in a little bit, similar to how like inventory management and stuff like that in this game feels. Like obviously when I'm doing stuff here, I can still see what's going on in the world, but like if I open up the map, you know, completely taken out there, and if I look at this map, even more so, because then it's like I have to think about this compared to the other map, it seems like. What's this all about? Okay, so that's just a quick zoom out button. Okay, and then with a pen I can mark this map as well. That's a cool little feature. I like that. Like the actual requirements for things. I'm actually surprised that they give you a map just for free. Unless that's actually in here somewhere. I don't think it is though. Yeah. Whoops. So I think I kind of want to make something of this place. Excuse me. Why don't we just not let you ruin my situation? Okay, there was more of you than I thought there would be. So maybe right out the gate I've made a horrible mistake. I don't know that there's going to be a good solution here, but maybe I can... Yep. Okay. Apparently that's a lethal fall. That's incredibly astonishing. I expected some damage. Maybe, you know, some side effects like the fact that you jump out, maybe you fall down or whatever. This person was incredibly weak to die from a fall like that. Like, you know, dropping on my feet, that's not going to be that big of an issue. All right. So, a lot of negative effects here for... I don't know. That doesn't seem like a lot that I'm getting out of the transaction. Athletic does seem pretty good, but... I don't know. I'm gonna hit random again. Just, desensitize. I didn't even see that one before. Why is that? Oh, that's from veteran. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. That seems fine. Whoops. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that, and we'll add that. Okay, so the end of that one was definitely a situation of me not knowing how the game works. Um, I do feel like it was overly punishing in that a second story fall uh, is all it takes to, you know, take you out of the game entirely. That seems a little ridiculous to me, but it is what it is. It is only unfortunate that I do feel like I had a lot going for me there. Oh, I recognize this place. I've been here. Those bodies outside are very familiar. All right, all right. Can I? Yeah, that'll do something. And you know what? It doesn't do me any good to fill the pot before I leave, so. Alright, so I'm back up here. I think I'm going to go a different direction this time. Let's see what I can find. I'm just going to kind of go out and wander, maybe. Unfortunately, with these guys, I already took any watches and such. I actually want to check. Is this lootable? It appears it is, but it doesn't have anything to it. Do you have a watch? No, you do not. And none of your gear is better than what I've got, so we're gonna keep going. Alright, I'm just upsetting everyone in the neighborhood this time. Let's see if there is any solution out of this. I already kind of went south for a bit on the other one, but maybe I'll... Nope, don't want to go down that way. A lot of people down there. A lot of people right here. We're just gonna kind of go for a jog, I guess. Bit warm. Can't do that while running. At least not while sprinting, maybe. There we go. Nope. So, right away, this is reminding me of the first time I played, where for a good little bit I was just running from everything. Like, I was being chased for a little while before I actually managed to get somewhere where I could kind of take a break. Oh, that's a lot. Now is not the time for a break, I suppose. Let's get over this fence. Let's go ahead and take care of that scratch. Oh, they're still coming after me. Don't know where I am or where I'm going, but the hope is that it will all work out in the end. Never mind, there's like 5 of you in there. Will I be able to... Can I... Yep, this is exactly how... Jeez, that was unexpected. Very much like how the first time I played went. This is very familiar. Not how it ended, but like the start of the run was very much like this. Changed my mind. Don't want to be on that side. There is truly nowhere to get respite here. And it doesn't help that I'm just kind of running everywhere, but, you know. See how I'm doing. Can barely jog. Extreme panic. Slightly thirsty. Oh, can barely walk now. Well, I think, we're gonna go out like I did, the first time I played. Pants off, walking down the highway. This is a bad situation to be in. Somehow I have the means to walk faster than them, even as exhausted as I am. Let's go in kind of the middle lane here. leading my chain of new friends. This is not good. This is a bad... This is a tough spot. That is truly a nightmare, seeing just a swarm of zombies like flooding over a fence. Well, my bandage isn't looking too good right now. I don't think there is any move to make here. But you know what? I kind of don't want to go out with a gross-ass bandage on my leg. Let's see if we can do something about that. There we go. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth getting that dirty bandage off of my shin. What's going on here? Minor bleeding. Discomfort. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder why. And severe pain. Speed and accuracy reduced. So yeah, I'm like at their speed, maybe slightly slower now. They just keep kind of bumping into me. And there we go. 4 hours. That's why you don't leave home. Don't leave home, you walk on the highway for 4 hours with no pants until the zombies get you. Alright. Good stuff. Zombified. Sudden desire to eat people. Alright. Now, where do I go from here? Let me see what we've got here. And into the trees he goes. So, I feel like I got to a point in this, similar to where I got when I was playing the Virgil DLC of Devil May Cry 5, where there was something where it just didn't work quite how it should, and it really kind of bummed me out. In this case, it's the difference, the change in controls, I would say. And I would word it that way because I feel like they set the standard with climbing over fences and things like that. And then when it comes to the windows, it's a change that seems counterintuitive when they already had a standard set. But I I feel like I am looking forward to trying this game in multiplayer. I think there's only really so much interest in it for me in single player. It doesn't really keep me drawn in too much. Um, but I would be interested to see how it plays in multiplayer. I feel like it's in a similar situation to a lot of those like survival crafting games, which this kind of is, just in like an isometric perspective, um, with a lot of zombies. But yeah, games like Satisfactory, Minecraft, stuff like that, I feel like they have good things to them in single player, but then when you're pursuing certain objectives and things like that, it feels like it feels like you have to invest a lot more, which obviously you do, than if you were playing multiplayer. Because you can't split up the tasks. You can't say, like, one of the things I like playing Satisfactory multiplayer for is the fact that while one person is working on one thing, you can be working on other stuff. And to that end, it doesn't feel like you have this constant list of chores that you have to do to keep going, to keep progressing. And it's a little bit more reasonable to step aside and, in the case of Satisfactory or something like that, to invest some time in cleaning up your bases or, making things a little bit neater. A lot of people get into that game and there's just a tangle of conveyor belts going every which way. And sometimes it gets like that because it just doesn't feel like you have the time to clean that stuff up and make it neater, make it more optimized and stuff like that. Uh, I think this game, with how in depth it can go, you've got so many different paths to success, right? You've got building up bases, all the different, like, you've got the various different uh, crafting skills like carpentry and metalworking and all of that, in addition to cooking and so on. Just the wide variety of skills, I think, makes it extremely well set up for multiplayer. But then playing single player, it does feel like you're you kind of have to work, right? Which is fine, but I think it's just less entertaining for me as a game in single player. So I'm really eager to see how it plays in multiplayer. I know there's been a handful of people around me talking about playing it multiplayer and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll check that out pretty soon. Uh, but otherwise, I know it's really short compared to what I normally do, but I do think I'm gonna probably call the stream here. About a bit over an hour in, but yeah, again, the single player in this game really just isn't drawing me in. Um, so I just don't really have the keen interest to keep playing it, at least the way that I have been. Um, Maybe a little bit off stream, I'll start looking into things a little bit more and figuring out some more of the kind of intricacies of the game. But I think what's really going to draw me in for this game is multiplayer. So I think I'll probably wait on that. And hopefully in the future here we can get some multiplayer. To that end, I do have a stream scheduled later in the week for some more Project Zomboid. Maybe I'll see if I can draw in some friends who want to play multiplayer with me then, or I might just change it out for something else in the meantime. Uh, but yeah, that's going to be it for today. Unfortunately, a bit of a short one, but again, it is what it is. I don't want to keep repeating myself. I was just about to. So, everyone who's been in the chats, everyone who's watching or checking out the VOD, I appreciate you guys stopping by. And I hope you have a good one.